All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another cast of the Nexus Gaming Series, Season 16. Today we're casting Division A, Boogans Forever versus Pepegas on Ice. Doesn't say it, but I do have Jotak, the lovely Jotak, as my co-caster again today.
Hi. Hello.
Something we don't see often, at least in cast, is we're going to Brax's Holdout.
Yes.
We love Braxis.
I'm pretty.
Um, let's see. So they're already in the game, or not in the game. Sorry, in the draft. We'll pull that up. Um, as far as this division goes, I haven't done a ton of like research, on the players and how everything's going. But currently, Boogans Forever and Pepegas on Ice have only lost 2 games each this season.
Okay.
So, I'm hoping this is a pretty spicy game. We've got the first ban, Andy. Uh, that's always a good ban. Pretty much the best healer in the game. Yeah, so Boogans Forever is currently in third in their division of 10 teams that are still playing with 16 points, and Pepegas has 12 points at 6th place. And we've got the Junkrat band and the Johanna band. So the meta band. It's very meta.
Now, I don't really know too much about either of these teams, but you know some about Pepegas,
I do
given that
know
that
some. I
used
know
to be
some of
your
their
team.
hero pools. Well, Ektar is from a new team. They're probably a new recruit. And Mezos was on Heavy Slaps before, which is a withdrawn team. So there's going to be, some
For sure.
different players, yeah. But I do recognize these names and some of their hero pools.
Well, it's already looking a little strange to have the first pick an Uberak. I feel like we
Yeah, that's
never see
definitely
that.
weird. Hi, Dart. And hi, Jake. I see you've changed your
Yo.
name. Also, hi, Ektar, but you're playing. Kel'Thas and
Help us.
Stukov.
Okay.
Okay. I kind of like the Stukov early here because of the Andy ban.
Lucio Tychus locked in for Boogans.
And the Lucio.
Yeah,
I
I mean, I don't see a ton of the plan, but I do like Kelthus generally on Braxis too.
I think Silverenia plays a pretty decent Kel'Thas.
Gotcha.
Um, I I can imagine Lucio having a little bit of a hard time healing through the burst that Kalphos might um, inflict. So 3 DPS bans for Pepegas on Ice.
Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of this is also maybe scouting
For
stuff.
sure.
People maybe picking away heroes from the other team that I'm
I
not
feel like I
familiar
don't
with.
generally see Sylvanas banned on Brax's holdout.
That's true. Although I have seen a lot of teams in Storm League play Sylv and cheese top right away on Braxis,
It's true.
and then just stay top.
Yeah.
Because it is, I mean, symmetrical. There's no real reason why people go bot first
Mm.
uh, as a 4-man. Just convention, I suppose.
We see the variant ban, presumably for Training Wheels Stukov variant with Kalphas to blow up. But we've got the Murden and the Greymane. I really like the Greymane here. Really getting that push value throughout
Yeah,
the small map.
likely was looking like a variant Stukov. Pre-ban of the variant.
Mm,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, it'll
it
be
probably
interesting
was.
to see they got their flex and offlane. The
Homemade
Haka. Okay.
Dahaka. I'd love to see what offlane gets picked here because it could be an unconventional offlaner, something that could kind of match the Haka. A Rexar, you love that.
Yeah, that should be pretty easy for Rexar to keep top point, but they'll have to worry about the Dahaka constantly
Mm,
um, putting that global pressure on bot lane, maybe getting some picks down there could more than make up for not having full control of top point. So
this will definitely be interesting for sure. Both teams have like some decent poke and point control, I think. So we've got time traps, a new Brack stun, but you also have lurking arm, and Misha.
one thing I'll note about the drafts is I kind of like how much more mobile Boogans is on Braxis, because
I see.
I feel like at a lower level you generally get like just everybody's like 4-man bot for like the first 10, 13 levels. But the higher level game you get, I feel like teams are willing to just rotate non-stop around the map, even like in the early levels.
Make those snap decisions like, oh, this person's alone, or oh, they're doing camp. Let's get value.
Yeah, because the camps are pretty valuable and also, generally speaking, kind of gankable. And especially if one team is better than the other, like frequently it happens, like, oh, like the 4-man just ends up being better at point control. Well, you don't have to just sit there and take it. You can go do other stuff. So I think that we might see Boogans have a... If the game gets really rotated, Boogans draft looks a little bit better for that.
Alright, so it looks like we kind of have 4 bot, 1 top doing their traditional split. Oh, you know what? I do have a prediction ready.
Me too. I popped it.
Oh, you did? Alright, cool,
Yeah,
cool. All good.
It'll be fine. 5 minutes timer.
Yeah.
See Beetle anew, quarterback on the Tychus.
Yeah.
Chromies, I feel like this might be a game of like the Chromie and the KT, but we'll see.
And the Tychus. I feel like the Tychus can really shut down a Muradin.
Oh no, Misha's dead.
No, Misha. Misha lives matter. Let's see. We do have tissue region on that Dahaka.
Oh no, another Misha might die as well, another tongue, but...
Run, Misha, run! Okay, so both teams doing their bruiser camps, which you love to see. Teams getting a jump on their camps very early. Grindmain gonna do the bruiser pretty quickly. They also have numbers.
Yeah, and
Thanks, Don, for following.
As soon as Pepegas see that the bruiser camp is taken, I imagine they'll rotate maybe KT up or something to deal with that, because it can be hard when it's pushing in the off lane. But for now, they've got both altars.
So this bruiser camp's already reached the wall. Cromie's going to be spending some time clearing it, and Anubrak is going to fight for this point. But it is going to go to Pepegas. However, Boogans do have that top point and are pushing with the camp of their own. So Siege gets taken also by the side of Pepegas. Mez is getting kind of low here.
Yeah.
But
Lucy has numbers up, so they should be able to get a little bit, but they don't have a great Siege pusher. They just have the Tychus, pre-Odin Tychus for now. So Pepega's pretty happy with the 3v2 bot lane. Doesn't look like they'll take much structure damage. In fact, Dahaka has to back because he's out of mana. So.
Having the Accelerando Lucio rotate pretty quickly is super nice to even things out. I'm not sure if he's eating these time stops on purpose, making sure that the rest of his team doesn't land in them, because he does have that third wind. So both points belong to Boogans at the moment. Mezza's fighting for that top one against the Dahaka, but Misha's getting pretty low. See how bot is
kind
doing.
Of brawling for the altars. Looks like Pepegas won both for the time being.
Yeah, just for the time being. So it's pretty close here on the objective. Gantz will be back up in about 2 minutes, so there's going to be some rotations here coming from the Anubrak and the Lucio and the Tychus.
This Rexar could
and
get caught here.
does get double stunned by the Anubrak, and that's going to be a dead Rexar. It's a really good rotation. However, they were able to jump on that Chromie and see if they continue pushing down here. Looks like Anubrak and Lucio are coming back. And Muradin doing a great job of scouting that bush.
Tongan getting pretty low is going to have to jump out. And I think at the end of the day, things are looking a little bit better for Pepegas. Beacon progress is sort of on the side of Boogans, though, and
They were able to get quite a bit of that wall.
Misha does actually barely stop the cap top. That was actually pretty important. They might have lost the entire Zerg if they didn't do that, so nicely done. Keeping them in the objective game. Time stop onto the KT, gets blown up.
Getting absolutely blown up. So now it's going to be a 4v3 down here bot, but they still end up capping it. So they have got a little bit of percent in there. See how top is doing. Mezo's seeming to do pretty well against the Dahaka. Dahaka going kind of here. Getting that regen globe though.
Man, these Chromie time traps are kind of scary around the point. You can't just walk up if you're anyone except for the tank, because you could just die.
Yeah, and
they don't have a cleanse.
Chromie got the armor time trap too, so the armor reduction is even scarier for the blow up after they get trapped.
Yeah. Okay, but
so
like,
Tyke is getting stun locked, but Bishop always going down. Also, not always. Excuse me. Oh, but Lucio getting very aggressive. Tom getting away with 150 health, and Ektar is in there. Is Ektar gonna make it out?
No.
But Boogans gets the whole cap.
Yeah, that's not great. But a nice play. I'm surprised that the Dahaka was able to get back top on top of them, getting a trade bot for the altar. This is a large Zerg wave, but I'm sure they'll be able to deal with it before it's able to kill the whole fort. We'll see.
Yeah, both Greymane and Kalphos have decent clear. Living Bomb doing some work in the backline here.
He actually is helping with the clear since it's So, yeah, so this Zerg
doesn't look like they're going to lose a fort unless they lose people here.
But on the
but they got to jump onto the Tychus. The Gravity Labs does fall short. Otherwise, I feel like that might have been a kill.
Zerg waves defeated. Resetting pens.
And bot barely got touched by the Zerg. Boogans forever going for that bruiser camp a little earlier. Pepegas hitting the siege camp.
As people scale into level 10s, which team do you think has a easier or like a stronger team fight, like a 5v5 team fight?
That's a good question. I feel like Odin will generally get saved for... If they go Odin. Assuming they go Odin, it gets saved for the objective, which may be... maybe a disadvantage for Boogans as to not having that ult during a team fight. Oh. And they're going very deep for the Rexar. Yeah. I have a feeling that the CC on the side...
He's eating a lot of turret shots.
Oh no!
A little overextended there.
Just a little. Okay, so we've got Cocoon slowing sands. I actually really love to see slowing sands here. Odin, high five. And then we got Flaming Swipe, Avatar, Curse Bullet, Phoenix, and Unleash the Boars. I'm kind of feeling that the level 10s are maybe stronger on the side of Boogans. I feel like when you see Phoenix, Cursed Bullet, Avatar, they're like a little more passive. Whereas like Cocoon is like, I'm making a play. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, they definitely don't have any really big combo ults or anything. Just generally sort of...
So Curse Bullet onto that Dahaka. He's getting very low. He already used... Oh, that nice high five! And it took the Misha! No, the turn! That high five was so good. And so
they've got... on the Greymane, they're looking for more.
This is going to be trouble because Murden...
Ashbury is going to be able to get out.
And Kalphos
not
here.
Is up.
The Flaming Swipe gets interrupted.
Ooh.
That's insane! He gets 2 off, but Lucio getting aggro by the tower does fall. So that's actually a 2-for-1.
Nice cleanup.
Yeah. Really good save by Pepegas.
That was looking like they were going to get 3 kills there. Like, I was pretty convinced they were, but...
Yeah. These time traps. Oh my gosh, and they're gonna get the Misha. That's insane.
Poor Misha.
This Chromie's pretty good.
Yeah. Boogans doing a good job of keeping one altar despite getting the worst end of that trade.
They're
but...
really commanding the center of the map as well, with like Anubrak and Lucio.
Yeah. Ooh, Nubrak a little bit on the side, gets caught. Big silence.
Huge looking arm, but Granby does go down.
Damn.
Getting fought over very viciously. Dino
like
versus
this-
Bear.
Oh, they're actually going to engage in the Murd, and he's going to be able to jump out, but they get a cocoon onto the Stukov.
They
they're
need to
looking
get that
one more kill.
Stukov out.
Burden, no jump, is low, can't really
Stukov
help
does
too
have his
much.
ult if he needs it, but lots of people are quite low. And Boogans is getting a lot of progress on this objective.
I feel like this is a game where Chromie would like to have both ults, but
Yeah.
only pick one.
Jake in chat said they're surprised to see no loop. Feels like it
I
could
was
be super
also
good
surprised.
against no cleanse.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
So double stun onto Sylphrenia, but first bullet onto the Lucio, and Bishop's just really going in there saying, I want these freaking kills.
Yeah, and sort of to Jake's point, like, they've been doing so well off of the getting someone locked in a time trap or something and then just bursting them down with the noob CC and like Tychus grenade and stuff. Like, if they had another button to be able to do that, it could be really value, but
So
Slowing
this
Sands is
fort
good on the point. The Hawk is
dies to
dead.
the Zerg, but they do trade a Dahaka for it.
Interesting. The rotating bot, unfortunately, cut short by the fact that the Haka died probably
Yeah.
faster than they were expecting. They
Yeah.
definitely could have gotten top for it.
I feel
but,
like they could have even engaged in that wave, because look at how low Pepegas ended up being after the fact. Sure, Stukov used trait, but that means Stukov doesn't have it for quite a while, right? So
And it looks like the I don't know, Boogans is unsure whether or not they want to actually trade out this fort. It looks like they're going to end up giving their own, and they will still
really
take the other one.
unfortunate.
Maybe gonna take a fort. There's no way they try to 4v5 this, but
Well,
if
they
they're
see
postured
Tychus
as if
top,
they want to
and
catch the Murden.
Murden does pop the
Avatar.
avatar. He's getting that time for himself to live. Stukov's in a kind of a rough position after getting cocoon, but the silence is pretty good.
The cocoon was a disengage, but they're still sort of playing like they want more. Bishop actually trying to get the noob kill on the side, despite the fact his team is a mile away.
Well, both
doesn't
teams
quite get him.
deciding that they cannot fight anymore and just leaving.
I think that was like a manifestation of confusion and comps. Like, what was going on? Are
I
we going
think
top? Are we defending camp? Are we
on
fighting
both.
4v5?
Yeah, both teams for sure.
Yeah. And all is said and done, it is a fort trade on top of the objective getting bought for it, so decent lead for Boogans. Looks like another fight on the top side. See
Urban
Slowing
getting
Sands
really, really
pop.
chunked by that percent damage. Unleash the Boar is going out to help peel. Heavy casters onto that Murden. Lucio's moving around a lot to both peel and disrupt.
Pops out Odin, actually.
Okay, so
Gets
we are going to
cleansed.
see Odin during this team fight.
Okay, Cocoon onto
Slowing
the Stuka.
Sands is
This
in
is
the
their
back.
moment. Boop actually pushes them to safety, and then Lucio dies for it. Unlucky. They're chasing, looking for more. Anubis low, has no E.
I feel like Murden's getting insane third win value here. Like, you always see him low, and then he jumps out, he uses Avatar.
Oh my god, they got him! Wow. How did they get him? They didn't
Bishop
trade the
looking
Tychus
for
it.
the Dahaka.
Oh.
So it ended up being a 3 for 2.
Yeah. So they should get the top point. I mean, we'll
I like
see.
this contest.
The Haka immediately Zing bot lane, get the other
Value,
altars. They're gonna get
value,
a
and the
good
clear.
chunk of objective here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say like the engages to what you're saying about the Murden. Their engages under the Murden haven't really been working, but
Right. As a
After these-
tank, especially Murden, you almost kind of want the enemy team to burn their CC and damage on you and then get out. And it's like they've pressed their buttons, you know? And you get your health bar back. So he's been doing a great job in that respect. The slowing stance with the time trap on the point is insane control.
Good awareness to not step on that trap though. Oh, but he's getting low.
No.
Damn. A lot of bombs on blue side though. They're getting kind of low as well. Murden barely gets out the grenade.
Looks like they'll come out with some
job.
kills, but that full objective is going to go to Boogans unless it stops right here and now.
They get a trade, so
they're still looking for more.
Oh my god! Wow.
Okay, but Misha does get the charge. Oh, and they both get locked in there. That's insane. Yeah, and the immediate hearth back. Like, we need to save our structures.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not their objective, so they're going to have to play defense. But that's pretty nice for Pepegas. Gives them a lot of breathing room. They're going to be able to clear this without too much trouble. Maybe it'll get a little bit of the wall, but...
And the levels are surprisingly even.
Yeah, the levels, and they kind of have been. Although I do want to note, that was a sick timeout. It was a timeout, right? It wasn't a...
Yeah, it was a timeout. Her active talent at level 13.
It was a nice dodge on the Murden,
yeah.
but...
Yeah.
Not enough, though.
Yeah, the Misha was definitely following up. I wonder if Lucio had high five. Like it's such a challenge as Lucio because you want to be near your teammates in order to high five them when they need it, but then you also end up getting caught in some of the CC you're trying to dodge and like predict.
Yeah. And we've definitely gotten into the ring around the rosy stage of Brax's holdout.
Of course.
Where you
it's more even than I expected it to be honest. Which of these teams do you think wants to brawl more? I have a feeling, like, draft-wise, it's Pepegas.
I was going to say Pepegas draft-wise, but if we look at the way they're playing, it's Boogans. Because they're just looking to catch people. And honestly, just looking to... They're, like, diving in, throwing a cocoon, just popping Odin in the middle of the lane. Like, they just want to fight. So... And honestly, sometimes I play this map, and once it gets to this stage of the game, I just get impatient. Like, I don't want to be running around the map until...
Well, it's so small, right? Like, the sooner you can get a numbers advantage, the sooner you can take control, push structures, do boss, like...
Yeah. And we do see both teams eyeing the only valuable...
The only color on the map that's not blue or red.
Yeah. Waiting for the camps to get close enough where they can clear them safely.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually looking to make a boss play.
Oh,
I love
wow.
this. Ignoring clearing bot, they know that they're clearing Bruiser. Greyman's not there.
Is Greyman gonna finish clearing?
And they have slowing sand.
They have Odin
really
as
hard
well.
to walk on this point.
But Murden jumps on it and gets booped off. I think. By the grenade, actually. But they get the Dahaka in exchange for a Misha.
In exchange for the boss, was it worth it? I mean, they also got...
They got Odin out of it. They got Poon out of it.
So they're sending Chromie, but they want to keep 3 to prevent this boss from just being burned immediately. Although it is risky, because it could potentially be a 5v4. Misha's actually going to cap some points behind. So
it looks like Mezo's might collapse here in this outnumbered fight. Mezo's looking for the stun. They get it on the Tychus, and Murden going in for the stun, but gets interrupted.
He didn't have any boars, so couldn't really chase them down.
Chromie's capping bot back, so Boogans may score some of the objective here.
They have to be careful. They're 3v5 up here, so they're.
Dahaka may have Z as soon as they come back up.
Yeah, 20 is online for both teams now, though, so no real advantage. It'll be a proper team fight. Slowing Sands on the point. You could try to cap it if they can. They see the Z. Nice response. Good
Dahaka burns Burrow, and that's huge onto the point. Despite there being a slowing Sands, like, there is so much AoE damage coming out from Sophrenia. And Tomzen going for the finish onto that Anubarak.
That's an insane amount of damage. And the Stukov as well, I should say. Low blow.
Yeah.
And so now they are looking at top forward, probably also looking at top keep. And then they're going to get some Zerg behind that afterwards as well. Pretty nice.
Yeah, that is really nice actually. They're most likely going to get the full objective in addition to this fort.
Okay.
They got the stun onto the Dahaka, and that low blow is huge. It just got on the very tip, but it was the tip that, you know, Dahaka would be running back through. So.
Right.
This is going to be really tough for Boogans to defend. I mean, they're going to have Odin, but Pepegas is going to have a lot of their ults as well.
I'm a little surprised at how timid they are playing. They're not just fully committing, sort of backing out and then going in. So they're going to leave that Keeve at half HP. Now don't feel safe to pressure any longer when they've got a big Zerg wave coming behind them.
I think they're just waiting for the Zerg wave so they can feel a little safer. Don't want to die overextending under the fort.
Yeah. And here it is. So this is going to be a tough hold. They're going to have to do something to deal with the Banelings and then engage the players.
If I had to guess, they're going to poke as much as they can before really committing to a fight. Yeah. You think Pepegas has to step on the gas and just go for it? Looks like that's what... Oh my goodness! The stun in the middle of the high five. The core is rapidly losing its shields, but the Zerg's not going to live forever. Lucio does die, and Anubrek's about to die as well. But Odin is still up here. And I do think we have big red button. Everybody's inting on core. Oh wow. So that first game is going to go to Pepegas on ice. That was very nicely done.
I feel like if anyone had to step on the gas there, it was Boogan, because it's so easy to think you have time, and then
you see your core just get shredded.
Because it's gonna take you at least like 10-15 seconds to clear Zerg if there's no players there. So if you can't get started by the time it's on your core, it's like there's nothing else to do. Just go next. That was a good game.
Yeah, I feel like everybody played really, really well.
GG, give me those limes. Okay. Yeah.
Finally, somebody betting their limes. Thank you. Oh,
Boogans win. Nope. Wrong. Pepegas win. let's just, let's pick the right one.
Wow. Against all odds. You're getting so many limes. What a great investment. I really enjoyed watching that game. I love that map. It's sort of short and sweet. It went longer than I expected it was going to be, but everybody's got huge damage numbers. Stukov, Ektar with the 115k healing. That's wild.
Dude, I don't understand Stukov's healing numbers. How can he have such a good kit and be so...
You're right. And like, this isn't even like a healing build.
You want to know who I think was the MVP this game, though?
Who?
Chromie.
Chromie? Yeah?
Chromie was really pulling a lot. I mean, I think Tychus was playing really well as well on blue side. But I feel like Chromie was getting a lot of value from the time stops.
The utility.
I like to play with
the slowing sands on the point. Yeah.
Arguably, maybe Time Loop was a better choice, but it's hard to not pick Slowing Sands on Braxis.
Yeah. I think it worked so well in the point is the thing. But, yeah.
Yeah.
AoE versus AoE damage. That was really fun to watch. And non-champion is Boogans Forever's. Boogans Forever's captain. Wow. Plurality.
Alright, nice game. We got Braxis game 1. That means we're going to get Warhead game 2. What map is it?
Blackheart's Bay? I don't know.
Is Blackheart's Bay playable?
Well, let me check.
Dude, I'd love to see a competitive Blackheart's Bay game. I think that map could be fun.
Let's see. The only ones that are available left are Tomb of the Spider Queen, Sky Temple, Infernal Shrines, Garden of Terror, Battlefield of Eternity, and Ultrac Pass. And we're going to Infernal Shrines.
All the boring maps.
I know, right? Where's my dragon shard? No, I'm just kidding. Towers of Doom.
Infernal Shrines is a fun map.
Words be hard sometimes. Sky Temple Game 2, Unforge, Dark, not Sky Temple Game 2. But Infernal can be fun to watch. I'm guessing we'll see a Tychus again, if not banned.
Maybe this is a hot take, but I think Sky Temple is my least favorite standard 3-lane map. Like, if you're comparing like Sky Temple, Alterac, Cursed,
What about
Garden,
Volskaya?
Shrines, Volskaya. I like Volskaya more than Sky Temple.
Really?
I actually like Volskaya. I like
Wow.
Volskaya because it's like, even though the objective is really bad, there's still like stuff to do on the map.
Yeah.
And, like, I like stockpiling turrets. I like split
The collector.
pushing. So it kind of plays to what I like. But Sky Temple, I feel like is the least comebackable map.
I see. I like Sky Temple because there's like
Sad face.
a few things you can do on it, like boss camps, different objectives. Like you could macro, or you could do the objective. Like you could kind of ignore one completely and just go the other way. I like it when there's a boss on a map.
Yeah, I mean, Sky Temple can have fun games, but I feel like when it gets to one team had a good early game lead, or like has a structure lead, then they can really just sort of trade temples all game, and the other team, it's really sad. I think it makes a really fun dynamic where you can play to not fight or play to dominate fights and get temples.
So Lloyding.
That's true. Yeah, you can have split
You can
push.
pick Nasibo, Asmodem, Rainer, Anubrak, Abathur, Samuro.
Volskaya lets you play with toys. That's why I love it. You got turret camps and heal camp.
True.
Kala and I had a game where we were playing with some friends, and we got 7 turrets and put them all on core with Merklord. That was really fun.
It was. The core died so quickly.
It melted.
Oh, I forgot to update the map. So yes, we are going to Infernal Shrines, and we'll be in the draft pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about Sky Temple so much. This is not the map we are playing.
Maybe we've inspired them to play Sky Temple next. We're manifesting it.
I think Shrines is a decent map, though. It's not like
it's
the
a
most
classic.
exciting.
Yeah. I feel like more often than not, when I watch an Infernal Shrines game, the team that's winning gets the first 3 outer force before they lose one. It's just what happens when I watch. I'm not saying there's any like correlation for it. It just
Gonna have to think about that one. I think maybe you're right.
it's just something I've noticed.
Alright.
Both teams are given the R. We are given the R.
They should replace the bottom siege camp on Shrines with a turret. I mean, that'd be fun. Neutral turret camps. Maybe every neutral camp should be a turret camp.
I wish you could have like a camp where like you get like a little pet, you know, like a little Misha or something, or a little Murky, and you can like tell it to do things. Wouldn't that be so cute?
Mini Misha.
Yeah, that would be so cute. Oh wait, we're in the draft. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Okay.
Banduin.
Banduin. Bunkrat? Bohana? Banhana?
Jobana?
Jobana. We're going to eat chips. You hear bag? Little crunchy. Turret camps that also provide coins.
Okay. Well, pivoting from that, what if when you turn in your 10 coins, you don't get shots, you get 10 turrets?
What if you had the option? What if you could do like It's like a
paying
shop.
for turrets.
You're like, I want 5 shots and 5 turrets.
Right, yeah. Or like, I'd like 1 heal, 2 turrets, and 7 shots. I mean, that's probably not an equal distribution of money, but
So we see the Mephisto
Oh,
and the
Junkrat.
Sylveman too. Lots of DPS bands.
I will fight to my last breath.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the next prediction. before I
Okay.
forget.
We're seeing the first pick Rhaegar on the side of Boogans. Not generally telling of what the comp's gonna be like. Rhaegar's just very all-around great healer. A little imbalanced right now.
Yeah, definitely a more regular first pick. And we see a new Leo.
Another first pick, a new rack. Seems like these teams like a new rack.
Definitely seeing like the most meta offlaners for the maps so far from Pepegas. He had Rexar on Braxis, now Leoric on Shrines. Those are who I think of when I think of.
I'm not sure what Mezzos normally plays. I feel like they're generally a DPS player, but
Okay.
I feel like they flex pretty well, and they've been doing pretty decently in the offlane.
See the Greymane and the Diablo coming out. Picking Diablo into Leoric always a little painful. But I feel like Diablo is one of those characters where if you know how to play him, he's always scary.
So both teams pick Greymane into a new rack, and I think that's really interesting. Because, you know, a new rack works well against mages.
Picus ban. Getting rid of another Diablo counter. You think we're gonna see an APOC? Some sort of APOC setup?
Well,
I'd like to see a Medivh here. I think that'd be fun.
you definitely called the ban on Tychus, Jake. I know it's a little delayed, but yeah, Tychus did get banned.
The wait is over.
Stukov, Cassia.
I like the Cassia pickup.
Oh no.
No.
It's like Bishop DC'd.
How do you know?
Because they're the one missing
Oh,
from the draft.
I wasn't looking. I was eating chips.
Bishop's game froze. Unlucky. Oh, it was not an intentional Cassia pick. Okay. Definitely could have been a playable pick, but it's like that wasn't their intention.
I like Cassia into Diablo though, but it can be kind of scary being that close to Diablo all the time. He does insane damage though, and percent damage later on. Armor ignore.
The teams will be. Oh no, we accidentally. Oh, we didn't want Cassia. Quick.
I mean, that's valid.
Teams will be repicking from drafts from the same draft as last game. Probably sans the Cassia. So.
Probably. What do you think they'll take instead?
Gul'dan. I don't know.
I'm thinking. Would a
Bishop
Maiev
can't
be
play
crazy?
Greymane again. Who are they working with? They had Anub, Stukov, and
Leoric.
Leoric.
Maybe like an Orphea?
Norphia, maybe.
Jake. Fake DC to get more time to think about drafts. It's really funny.
Look. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, people look like they're ready. Probably gonna be getting into the draft again. Hyper speedrun the first half of it. Let's go.
You can still put up a prediction if you want.
See if I remember who they banned. It was Anduin, and then the Junkrats. Who was it?
Yeah. Junkrat.
Okay.
No, not Johanna. Mephisto, Sylvanas,
Visto Sylvanas. Okay.
Tychus. I don't remember what the last band was.
So, and then first
Tychus.
pick Rhaegar,
Mm-hmm. Then a noob Leo.
Noob Leo,
Fight to my last breath.
and then Diablo. Who else?
Okay, your name is Corin. I'll remember that. I'll remember to call you that now.
Sylvanas will
We love the letter K, by the way. I'm not biased at all.
Someone bet against me. Quick. Oh yeah, should I? It's unlucky. An unlucky time to start the prediction. I didn't know the draft was gonna.
How much time is left?
I think it's probably gone now.
Okay, right. So
Should I delete it and resubmit the prediction?
Yeah. Okay, so Jotak's gonna put the prediction back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the money back.
Yeah, the limes.
Restart it.
let the games begin.
Ooh, Medivh Sonya? Yeah, buddy. I really like the portals into Stukov. I think that's really cool.
Oh, I called the Medivh. Let's
You
go.
did? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I remember.
I was like, I'd love to see them pick a Medivh because
Yes.
it's great with Diablo. They have a really strong single damage.
I wonder if
And
they've played
Sonya
Medivh
online.
at all this season. Probably. I hadn't done enough scouting to, or any scouting at all. Thrall. Okay. Do you
This is
think-
a really scary into a cleanseless healer, I think.
Yeah.
But they have some decent Diablo counters. They have a nice way to get picks themselves. They can control the portals pretty well between Lurking Arm and Thrall's Root, KT. They have a lot
Do you
of
think this is a
CC.
Sundering game or an Earthquake game?
Ooh. I think it's a Sundering game.
Yeah. It's more
I think
often
it's
than not a
game.
Sundering game. Just like having hard CC is so useful.
But I'm not sure because it's like all melee.
Yeah.
So it could work out.
Earthquake could be good. I mean, the
Earthquake could work out.
shields could be good. I'm just a big fan of the shields. So, okay, let me introduce these teams this time. I didn't do it last time. We do have non-champion on Medivh, Miller Coffee on Greymane, Kala Voth on Diablo, Isaac on Rhaegar, and Newbie on Sonya.
And for Pepegas, we have Mazos on Leoric, Bishop Mist on Thrall, Tomjin on Nubarak, Sylphrenia on Telthus, and Ektar on whoever I'm missing. Stukov.
We've got the Soul Shield on Diablo, Totem build, Portal, Low Blow again, Beetle build, Rolling Thunder going all that percent down for the Diablo. And Consume Vitality, I like that too on the Leo.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Q heal Leo.
And
Also
War
give
Paint
CR.
Sonya.
Oh, okay. Don't ask me about Sonya builds, I know nothing.
I pretty much only know Slam build and E build. I don't play her enough anymore to know or experiment with her. But the portal to rotate quickly and clear that wave is next level. They've got Cryo constantly now, assuming they get rid of the waves on time.
Sonya doing a nice job chunking the Leo. See a Stukov silence on a route onto the Rhaegar, but just the edge.
But Sonya
can't
does
get
not
out.
finish the wave, opting to go mid.
Love the portal rotations.
Yeah. And keeping the
they're
vision the whole
looking
time.
to eyebot, but it's a 4v3 or 4v4.
Yeah, Medivh's not going to
trying
be
to
able to have
finish.
a ton of damage earlier in this point in the game, so I'm unsure if Boogans can hold this.
Oh, huge gravity lapse.
Yeah.
Catches 3 people. I mean, Pepegas
Lurking
looking
arm
okay.
on the point, but Sonya's here,
Diablo's so low.
and Leoric is here as well. But they do grab that camp. despite full rotation from both sides.
Hard to fight into a choke like that into a Stukov and a KT.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
what's known as a Kelpis corridor.
A Calbas corridor. I did hear that a couple days.
It's Nick.
Oh.
Calls any choke point against a Kelpis corridor. And I agree. Okay. Level 4 is online for Pepegas, getting a slight XP lead, and off of that double camp.
Both offlaners looking pretty low on the top here. I wonder if they're gonna brawl it out till one of them dies.
It very much is a whether or
Who
not
gets the
Leoric
self-healing more?
Yeah, who gets more self-healing?
Well,
Does
he
Leo
did land
drain?
the W, but Sonya did end up with the self-healing on the hero and the wave. So Leo is tapping now.
Both camps getting their bruisers. This is one of my favorite bruiser camps, actually. The
Is it?
doggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's always there. It's just, it'll keep spawning dogs
Yeah.
forever.
So engage onto the Diablo. He gets the protected. He gets another stun with a cleanse. Spreads the living bomb.
Yeah,
And
Pepegas
Pepegas-
getting a nice chunk.
Yeah. Really
Cleanse off
commanding
the board
control of the point here early in the game.
Okay, stun onto the noob. Protect is gone, and Medivh's still silenced. He
And
will have a portal when he
Ektar
gets out.
pulling out the huge slow into the lurking arms to really pull that Medivh down to low health, forcing them to tap. And Pepega's looking very, very healthy here.
I think to finish the Sonya does actually go down, despite the protect. Yeah, they gotta be careful. It's a lot of single target damage burst between the gravity laps and that thrall.
And the low blow.
Yeah. Stukov adds so much burst to any kind of CC
Right.
chain. And that's Punisher for Pepegas.
It is a
plus
border
an advantage.
Punisher, so I don't think they'll get the
Plus
whole
camp
fort.
top.
Yeah.
Ah, this is looking pretty good.
Oh
my
my
God,
goodness, the CC from Beyond!
But it is the
Exploded
first
lurking.
Punisher, so it is already dead. Interesting. So what else do you think we're gonna see here?
I think we'll probably still see flailing swipe from Stukov because Stukov's always susceptible to dive. I will probably. I have to. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll probably see Cocoon. I'm guessing Cursed Bullet as well. Phoenix because Medivh has protected, and Entomb maybe for catching the end of the portal.
Portal looks to jump onto the KT. Doesn't pull the trigger.
DPS not close
Root
enough to
onto the
follow.
Greymane.
Gets the protected. Fighting over this camp.
It's gonna go to Pepegas though.
But
I-
Leoric has been here to make it a 4v5.
It's a W build Diablo, and I was
Mm.
thinking that they were gonna go APOC
APOC?
with the
Mm.
Medivh, but now I'm questioning whether or not that's gonna happen.
Well, they don't have a ton of follow-up damage after the APOC. I feel like Sonya has chosen a pretty like balanced sustain build, so you know,
Probably
not slam.
I mean, I feel like if they had like a leap between leap and Greymane, like an
Mhm.
APOC, could just like they could blow anyone.
You could
up.
blow someone up, especially this Stukov. Yeah, it could work either way.
But I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
I think they might just want the extra damage from Lightning Breath.
But for now, 10's coming online, waiting for the
Is
next
that-
objective.
Earthquake!
It's Earthquake. Let's
Go!
I mean, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, forcing a cocoon on
Immediate
a
cocoon.
Diablo?
Oh, with
They
the
have tens.
Entomb. And
But
there's
they,
no portal at this moment. Doesn't seem to need it. But Earthquake is still in there. There's a portal for the
leap onto the back
re-engage.
line. Who are
Tomkin's
they
getting
looking
really,
at?
really low,
Big
but the
silence.
lurking arm is like doing so
Oh,
much
no.
peel. The lightning breath finishing off a new brag. No, he gets the
Oh
spell
my
armor
God.
off.
Keltis is doing so much damage here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Medivh.
Oh.
Diablo. Oh, the healing on Diablo. I can't believe nobody. Oh wait, Greymane died.
The Ancestral, I don't know if that was intended to be on the Diablo, because the Greymane was so low. But I mean, everybody needed healing, I guess. And they were all on top of each other. What you
Yeah.
gonna do? It is a Lightning Breath, which I'm honestly kind of sad to see.
Why are you sad?
Because I love APOC with the Medivh. I think it's so good. But and we do actually see the leap though, so they have potential to still dive and get a lot of value from the ley line. They're not gonna let this.
I really think with the
objective go
Stukov
free.
healing, there might not be enough damage if they don't go Lightning Breath. We have engaged onto the Anubrak,
Oh,
but
no.
Biotic Armor
Greymane.
is going crazy here to prevent Greymane from blowing up. Biotic Armor giving
Yeah.
that 50% physical armor. Tomkin
Tomkin's
kind
getting low.
of back here.
Now they have no front line. The
And
portal
the
is
portal
in. So
in.
they can
They want to
chase.
go in.
Do they want to? It's still
Oh
4v4.
my god, the gravity
And
lapse
the
and the
earthquake.
earthquake!
Okay, can they finish? Bishop getting low, but so is Medivh. Looks like Bishop's gonna die to the lightning breath.
no! And the protected! This has all gone wrong!
Oh.
Oh,
Leoric
by
is the one.
27 health!
Is actually one. Sylphrenia looking like
Oh,
oh, nice.
The Ancestral
like-
getting popped!
It's 2-man gravity lapse, 3-man gravity
Yeah,
lapse.
it's so
many stuns
insane.
from the Kelthas.
Where's my stun time tracker? Meso's still laning with no health.
Hey, I respect this. You know, oh, never mind. He's backing.
Well, he got
But
one wave.
It's not going to be in time to contest, so probably just going to macro.
And this is an arcane Punisher. Don't think we've seen a frozen one yet?
I
Sure.
am inclined to agree.
This is the second one, I think. Oh, that's a really
Nice
good bait.
Again, it does look like Boogans is mainly engaging, finding their engages onto Tomjin, onto the tank. And it's not always working out. That last fight, Greymane getting picked right away because of the forced dive off of the cocoon. Tomjin actually getting a little low, not sure if the E was necessary, but... Okay, Punisher's getting low. We'll be able to clear this before it does any more significant
Leoric
structure damage.
coming in for a flank, collapsing. Really good bait on the
Okay.
the Diablo Q.
Gonna look to...
Most likely there's a portal
First.
here, so the Entomb comes out, but
Okay,
he
ley
can't
line
get it.
appeal.
Okay, he's in the portal now.
Good ley line.
But Tomkin does
Maybe
not want to
looking
let them
for
go.
more.
Oh no! The lead
That's
is
tough.
huge. Okay, but they only get one kill from that massive wombo.
Yeah, it could have been more for sure.
Yeah, that flailing swipe. Hector, like, really pulling out the peels as a healer. Like, putting Lurking Arm below every engage. It's really great.
Oh, the taunt from Medivh. Oh, pretend we didn't see that.
Misclick.
Surely.
The Stukov resets are nuts.
Yeah, they gotta be careful playing around the leap. I mean, if they're gonna eat an entire Nut Lightning Breath, that will do plenty of damage.
Oh? This E-build Leoric?
It appears to be the case. Oh my gosh, they're forcing
my god,
on the
it's
points.
huge! Oh,
two trade.
the Ancestral?
Ancestral's gone. It was eaten by the cocoon, although he did get the heals from it.
Yeah,
looks
you
like.
still get the heal even though you're in the cocoon. That
Nice
force was
2-for-1 trade.
amazing. And like, engaging with the Leoric damage reduction, like, Leoric's gonna give us life, but you know, he's gonna come back a little sooner. So, before they won that fight, just now, I was going to say, it looks like Boogans is gonna get all 3 forts first. And it still might be the case.
Still might. Got a lot of camps connected.
Oh
They're actually
my
looking for the
goodness.
Diablo portal. No portal. There is a portal and a ley line. Okay, he'll be alright.
You've survived for so long with the protected. I wonder what town this is. Okay,
And the
doing
goats
well.
are probably not going to finish the mid fort, so you could still be right.
I'm just saying. I noticed it. Corin saying they find it hard to believe Pepegas can win more fights from here. And then they said they eat their words. Bye.
Yeah.
Will be ready soon.
It's tough. I feel like, just the raw damage that Pepegas has always gives them the opportunity to find a quick kill if anyone gets overextended. But I do kind of agree that I think Boogans engage and
Well,
feels really scary.
something to me that's wow. Something
pretty.
to me that's interesting about the Pepegas draft is that
Oh,
they
leap
have.
on it, Leo. Sorry,
Very
it's
good.
getting low.
Oh, but that's her escape tool.
Oh,
Leave's gonna get the
no.
protect and the portal.
Okay.
She does.
Portal. So Entomb is down and Leaf is down. Tomlin's getting focused here, forced to E. And Pepega's looking pretty low. Not quite ready to re-engage here just yet. But
What I was going to
some...
say is that the AoE damage is really good on the side of Pepegas, but what's helping land that is also the Earthquake. Like you can portal in and out of Earthquake, but the range is so big. So here's
There
the
it is.
giant Earthquake. Like,
Huge ley line in the back as well, though. Lightning Breath is sort of falling a little wide as the backline
I
is
can't
really
believe
where the
Bishop is
action's
still
happening.
alive.
Oh my god,
Okay.
everybody's Zero. Ancestral!
Oh, it does get to go off.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's a 2-for-1. 30 little
Still get the lead
monkeys.
left on. That's a dead KT. Nice.
Unfortunate. Alright, so there's a full level lead now for the side of Boogans.
Yeah, plus a
What do
Frozen
you
Punisher.
think went on in that team fight? I felt like I saw a lot of backline pressure on the side of Pepegas. Like they went in on the backline, but it was hard to confirm kills.
It was really hard for me to see because of how much stuff is on the screen, but it did feel like all the action was happening in that backline dive. Oh my god, the Frozen Punisher rooting everybody. This is actually going to be hard to not just lose the game here. They got to be careful. Okay, just going to portal out, not willing to commit. It's easy to overcommit in a situation like this where you have an objective and you're on core, and then you just end up losing everybody and losing the game. But
Better to just walk away, get level 20 first, control the map. Give
Now,
yourself
they
more
haven't-
room.
they haven't lost all 3 of their front forts, but they have lost 3 structures. So does that count to your...
I don't think so. No.
No, okay.
I don't think it
So
counts.
I gotta get this last one.
We have to do, the same variables. So they start taking the camp and then they stop. They have
Beating
pressure
us.
on the other side saying, oh, as soon as we see Leo over here, we start taking the camp again. Because they're 5.
There's no way Pepegas ever walks onto their siege camp right now. Like, that's
Well,
not
they
happening.
did last time and they want to fight. They just
That's true.
forced it.
That's true. But things are looking slightly more grim. And they have the opportunity to stall to 20, I feel like. Oh, looking for something off of the E. Catches a gravity lapse portal. Everybody's full HP.
Level 20 is coming very soon for Boogans Forever.
I think that Boogans 20s also look a little bit better than Pepegas 20s. Although the Silence Tomb is nice, and so is level 20 Earthquake, actually.
The thing about Silence Doom is that you can still go through the medieval portal even if you're silenced.
Yeah, that's true.
And they do have Stukov, so silence.
Leap.
Oh
And
my!
oh my gosh, the shield's actually almost saving her, but
Yeah.
that is a dead Kelthus.
Are they gonna get this fort or not? I need to know for science.
Yeah, they've got it. They've got it.
Okay,
+1.
that's a 1-for-1.
That's a data point. And
That is,
one data
truly.
point makes a line.
That was a really good unstoppable. Just now that I saw. I witnessed it. Okay, so we do have Medivh cheats, and that's gonna be absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
Being able to
There was-
redirect and like single out exactly who you want, basically. Like,
And there have already been some nice ley lines this game,
Yeah.
so yeah, looking ops the E just to be safe. Ooh.
so Pepegas is going to need to get level 20s before fighting for this. I don't think they fight for it pre-20 because they still have the wall in the keep. I think
Do
that's
they have
defendable.
time to get 20s? It's kind of on the edge. They might give it.
I think they're gonna have to give it. I mean, I think it's just death asking for a pre-20 fight.
I guess they will get 20s, but Boogans is probably gonna have like 20 or 30 by the time they get there.
I mean, Leo's coming down to get this wave mid. Is he going to be
Is
okay
the
though?
mid wave
Getting the wave?
enough? They're not clearing.
I think
bot.
so. Yeah,
Okay.
it should be enough. Okay, but Medivh's
It's
getting
enough.
vision on them the whole time, basically putting them on the back foot because they don't know where the rest of the team is. Diablo's already here, but gets rooted during his
misses.
Q.
And Leoric's in a nice position to do all the damage reduction in the world. Earthquake pops. This is looking really good for Pepegas.
It
And
is,
Central's
actually.
already gone. And the
Yeah.
Cocoon eats the second one. I mean, not really.
Sonya's in
but-
the back line. Medivh getting all of these protectors out, and a 5-man ley line with the Hellgate.
Okay.
Oh, they're just rushing objective, and so now they have objective to fight with.
But that's a huge stun. They could get some kills here for sure. There's like no buttons left. Sonya's
Oh
so
my
low.
goodness!
Wow, Lightning Breath. Looking for KT. Doesn't find it now. Medivh is
Oh
gonna
my
die.
god, I could have sworn Kel'Thas was gonna die there to that Medivh.
Oh my goodness. They still want more, and I don't see why not. That's 2 kills.
They
Sonya's
can
really low.
defend the Punisher, like, no question.
Ravens. Oh my gosh. How are they not finding anything else? Why is Sonya on bot camp? I don't understand.
Oh my god, 100 health left on that Grey Mage.
Okay, Diablo's the one that dies. I guess in the end it's Diablo.
Oh no, the things he does for his team, but he does have souls, so that's actually the best case scenario here, I think.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I don't know
Look
how
at this
Greyman is
waves.
caught up
Look at
there.
this Punisher. Oh no, this is not looking good for Pepegas. However, that was such a comeback fight. Like,
I mean, that was like the perfect fight for them. They
Yeah.
blew every single ult
Uh-huh.
and like got basically nothing out of it, and it still kind of looked not super one-sided.
having Thrall do the clear here really hurts.
Okay, catching the Diablo again. No souls this time. That's a silence. Okay, that's a full death timer Diablo.
We're about to see some core damage here, but just a little bit.
Just an
Just
inch.
a little bit.
I'm not. I mean, I guess it's the only thing they can do. I'm not sure about getting all the outer forts. Like, how much is that really helping you right
But
now?
I
when
feel
you're
like
looking for a win con?
with the numbers, it's so hard to go full for a keep. Like, it's so hard to commit.
It's tough. And like Thrall is struggling to even clear back
Yeah,
home.
exactly. This is their last structure.
But they want to also be getting camps if they can. So I don't like how much time they're spending top lane. Giving Boogans the time to get that neutral camp for free. But I mean, it'll be something. They'll get some Katas in the lanes.
Yeah, I would like to see them press their advantage a little more. Diablo's still gone for 12 more seconds, and there's still 2 camps on the map. But they do have to clear. Like, they can't just leave their lanes like this.
I think that as bad as it looks for Pepegas, they're still in a tough spot and map-wise.
Yeah.
That was like the best result for them.
Yeah.
Because they got a nice set of kills. They did lose the objective. I mean, it would have been nicer to also get the kills and then get the objective. But like, that's 20s, right? That's 20s.
I love
and
this
it's-
portal.
It's the mind game portal. I can't believe they're getting the bruiser
No,
again.
that's illegal. That's so
Okay.
illegal. But, okay, so now they cleared this camp. Okay, never mind. They're clearing both camps.
I think that Vegas now is in a good position to keep the map okay,
Yeah.
and then take another team fight without having to worry too much.
I think
about
winning another team fight, either team, they can just end, depending on how many, like, if it's at least one kill, like more than one kill and objective.
It might be hard for Pepegas. I think Pepegas needs a few kills at least.
If they have one kill and objective, I think it could be really, it could be in their hands, because you saw earlier, even though Boogans had a wall, they could still get kills from beyond the wall with the KTCC and Tomb, lurking arm. Like, it's not impossible.
I'm really confused why Pegasus is playing so slow, killing these waves. Like, they're all together as 5. They don't have to worry about getting rotated on. They can take a fight. Like, that's what they want, right?
Well, I think as soon as they stop, they start ignoring the lanes, the sooner they lose their last structure, the sooner they take core damage from katas.
But, like, they didn't clear very much at all, like, in this time. They were moving so slow that now, like, they have to defend against katas, and the shrine's up. They're kind of in a weird position where they have to keep clearing and give Boogans the opportunity to get a lead on this objective. I don't like it. And
Well,
Diablo's
Deep's got
goes
vision
up.
on them all the time. It's kind of hard for them to really, really, truly force without them knowing what's going to happen. So
Here it
Mezzo's
is.
getting that percent damage, pulling the E. Is he going to be alive after the fact?
They're down 20 points. Like, at this point, one good ley line and they get the objective, and they don't even need to win the team fight.
Yeah, it seems like they really, Pepegas really need to pull the trigger before they have to fight under the objective. So Sonya's getting actually quite low in this back line here.
That's
But
a big ley
Leyline's
line.
saving her, but Phoenix is still
As
going.
well as the
Ancestral.
Oh,
But they still have the 15% shields from the earthquake. Oh
Nope,
no! The cocoon! I think
wow.
Rhaegar dies if that cocoon is not there at that moment, because it's a little early. He was already separated from his team. But
I
Rhaegar's going
agree.
to die anyways? No, he's not? Stukov's gonna die?
Nice swipe. Is he? No, he's not. He's gonna get chased down by Medivh. Good side tip,
Oh!
actually. No Qs left.
Yeah. But this is still
Bezos
looking
has
really
E.
grim.
No, he's gone. Yeah, I mean, it's over. The
Yeah.
objective is all they need at this point. I mean, I think that their fights, like, were looking really good at the end. I think they were doing a good job. I mean, I agree the cocoon maybe wasn't helpful, but I think that they set themselves up for failure because of the lane state. I don't think they had the time to be playing so safe.
Yeah, I think they definitely had an opportunity after that team fight that they won to get more on the map and get more map control. But I can see why they were concerned about their lanes before the objective came up. But yeah, that was definitely well played on both sides. I think the MVP of this game is Enduring Will.
Help this. Oh,
I think it's Enduring Will.
okay. What is that?
It is Medivh's Force of Will cooldown reduction to 4
Oh,
seconds. I think
gotcha.
every time that cooldowns were used on the side of Pepegas and they almost got a kill, Force of Will. And Force of Will buys so much time for Ancestral to go off too.
Yeah, I mean, 41k healing. That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is that even? That doesn't even count.
And he does a lot of damage. Like,
Protected damage, is it?
yeah, it's healing / shielding.
Okay.
Damage
okay.
prevented.
Like, there's no way that's just from the like auto healing. Crazy.
I mean, Medivh did a ton of damage too, so that was really great Medivh play.
I really think that it was the Crow, actually, that was the MVP. Not Medivh, but the Crow
yeah?
farm. Because
The
he just
Raven
inspired
familiar-
terror.
Oh,
It
his
just
mount.
inspired terror in, yeah, it's Medivh
yeah.
mount.
Well, that's the thing. I was saying is like, sure, you can just say that you can force, but if they have vision of you the entire time, they're gonna know where you're gonna land your CC and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, forcing is not something that you can just do. I mean, I guess you can, really, if you want to, and you will just die, but you do have to some degree, like, look for an opportunity to actually get a kill, so.
Yeah, this is true. I felt like even when they were sitting on the objective, they were kind of like, where do we start? Like, who do we pick?
I want to say actually in the last fight, and more so the second to last fight, the amount of value that they got from Leoric Shade
Yeah.
was so nice. Um, like just the damage reduction, popping damage reduction on Greymane, um, like slash Sonya slash it really makes their kill pressure 0 and forces all of their buttons to be kind of wasted.
Yeah, both teams had so many tools to deal with the others, the thing. I think part of what ended up winning it for Boogans was their prolonged ability to survive the team fights, including Ancestral, all the self healing they had. Sonya has 52k self healing, Diablo has 41k self healing, and then they had Farseer's Blessing. And Medivh protected. Like, it was so hard to pin them down.
Mhm.
Well, I wonder what map we're going to next.
Haunted Mines. I'm doing my best. I mean, the Stukov was value
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and wasn't really able to get punished. I mean, no deaths.
I am so surprised that Stukov didn't die. I feel like multiple times he could have died, but great micro,
Mhm. Oh, I didn't.
great positioning.
I don't even know if anyone bet. Nope.
We're going to Battlefield of Eternity.
Oh, okay.
Nobody bet? I'm sad.
There was one bet for Boogans, so they get
Okay.
their money back.
Okay, okay, okay.
It was a good one. All right, Battlefields.
Somebody went into the wrong lobby. I was like, this looks like a new player. Okay, so it looks like I might be late to the next cast. I will let them know because there's one in about 15 minutes that I said I was going to cast. Let's see. They're called cheese counter skill now. Let's see what it is. Oh, versus maximum threat.
This is a fitting map to end the series on, I think. Had a 2-lane map to start, 2-lane map to end it out. And it feels like both teams like to play uh, really brawly,
Yeah, they've definitely been
so
brawling a ton.
not too much side lane pressure or lane splits.
We've got our game 3.
Vala, first ban. Let's see it.
What about a Hanzo or a Li Ming? I feel like I'll see a Li Ming ban maybe here.
There aren't any good leading players. They don't exist. What does Sylph play other than
Li Ming.
Elphys? I mean, okay. I think they play
Orphea,
Orphea.
Jaina sometimes. Lots of mages. I think they play Junkrat as well.
Banduin. Again, another Banduin.
I feel like Junkrat's not crazy strong on this map, but
There's the
Volaban?
Volaban.
Maybe
It's
we'll see when
insane
the
how
Greymane
much
then.
damage it does to the...
I kind of would love to see a Zul'jin here, but it does take some scaling, and this map is kind of small. Zul'jin Tyrande? New Brack ban. They didn't like that.
The Anub'arak respect ban.
Mm-hmm.
Tomjin gonna have to switch it up. I guess
They
they
played Murd
played
in one
Murd
game,
first
yeah.
game. Yeah. It was the other team that had the Anub.
Yeah. They both played a new Brack. So honest.
Oh,
They
that's
don't
another
like the
weird
Sylvanas.
ban.
They
on the
banned
battle.
Sylvanas earlier, so I'm assuming that's like the player they're possibly
Yeah,
targeting.
probably a comfort pick. Hey, and Diablo first pick. Interesting. Just take the Tychus. Just take it. It's not even that on Battlefield because you can like go drill.
It's true. It's true.
Gleaming Tychus.
I mean, do we call her? Do we call it? Do we call it? Am I Kala? Or are they Kala? I'm sorry. I'll leave
This
now.
is where we see like Zeratul and Bracer or something weird.
Valera?
Valera?
I see a
Okay.
Valera, to be honest.
That'd be
Where are
disgusting.
the Valera players? Hanzo? Another great racer. Lucio. Kind of hard to hit Lucio with Li Ming. I'm so glad we got to see him in the deep game. Still got Ming. That's right, Quern. GG. Okay. The arc ban.
Yo.
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, he's not a great pick on Battlefield, but
You think they banned like a tank, a healer, off it? Maybe they banned the Stukov.
I think they banned Probe.
Oh.
I'd be afraid of a Probe here. Oh, well,
Same thing.
turns out you
Stukov,
were right. We've
Probius,
seen that.
same thing.
Yeah.
You'll play Valera? Okay. I had a friend. We were playing ranked one time, and they were last pick. They were supposed to pick a tank, but the enemy team picked Diablo, and they were like, "I'm gonna pick Valera instead," and we won. It's really crazy. They really shut down the Diablo.
Valera is so good.
So we have the Johanna and the Imperious. All that percent damage.
Imperious. Is that a Bishop Mist Imperious?
I have no clue. You see the Sonya again and a Falstad. So in terms of race,
Rhaegar.
I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I feel like it's
Piranha.
Boogans only a little bit. Morales? I don't know. Deckard?
Morales?
Show me a Deckard.
Oh.
Show me a
Yes,
Deckard.
please.
Or an Ana. No. Don't play Ana into Diablo. Don't do it.
White
Ooh,
man.
okay. Still kind
Highest
of
winner.
scary into Sonya. I think any healer's scary into Sonya, I guess.
It's hard to kill White Man, but
Yeah.
who has the better race? I think
I think it's Boogans only by a
Boogans.
little. Unless they go drill, and then it's Pepegas with Seeker leaving.
I don't know who's got the advantage.
I don't
in this
either.
match.
Do you
Let me,
think this is
start
an
the
APOC
prediction.
game?
I mean, I always want it to be an APOG game, but
I feel like if it's APOG, then it's Falling Sword. But you know, the disadvantage of getting level 10s first is that you can't counterpick your ult, or you just have to wait. Now this draft, I agree. Okay,
Yeah.
this time I'll introduce Pepegas. Let's see, we've got Tomjin on the Johanna, Bishop Mist on the Tychus, Actor on the White Mane, Selfrenia on the Li Ming, and Mesos on the Imperius.
And for Boogans, we have Newbie on Sonya, Kalavoth on Diablo, Non-Champion on Hanzo, Isaac on Lucio, and Miller Coffee on Volstad.
Oh, Isaac.
I'm just guessing, so
Nah, that's
right or
a
wrong,
really
I'm
good
confident
guess,
about it.
actually. Dash. We love Dash.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
We're in the Imperius, aka Stab Daddy.
I'm excited to see Scatter Hanzo. I just love watching it.
I mean, it's so hard.
Yeah,
I never get
exactly.
any value when it's Scatter Hanzo. Ooh. Lucio getting chunked. And it's actually auto attack Falstad, which
Yeah.
I didn't expect. I mean, it's more race, I suppose, but I feel like auto attack is risky because of how slow it takes.
It's also into double
hurts your
blind
wave
Joe.
clear. Yeah, and into double blinds show. It feels a little risky to play that.
But
I think
at the
you could
same
go for
time,
it.
I feel like on this map you're not brawling a ton. So I don't know if you're getting hero boomerang stack that often.
Yeah. It looks like Pepega's wanting to force this neutral camp. Take a 4v4. Sun onto the Ming.
Oh,
wow. Did that catch the
interrupting!
E?
Yeah,
It
it
did.
interrupted it.
Wow, what a grenade. There is a world where Falstad just dies there because of it, but not this world.
Well, Li Ming got pressured by the Diablo. Otherwise, I feel like Li Ming would have followed up as well. But
I actually feel like this is a rough game to play Imperius. I mean,
I think the Imperius is just straight up a Diablo counter for that percent damage.
yeah, but you're playing it into Lucio and into...
That's true.
I think it might be tough to confirm off of the spear, but only time will tell.
Corin thinks Q build is more raised because of the armor reduction with Hanzo. I know Hanzo had an armor reduction.
Is the Q spell armor reduction from the the false set? The boomerang. Whatever
Armor
it is.
reduction with Hanzo.
Yeah.
I see. Master Assassins, do
Nice.
big orb.
Pepega's playing the smart to hold the camp.
We love that
Till,
skin on White Ming, by the way.
Now they could actually clear camp and then get objective first, but Volstead jumping in on Bishop can be fine though. Very brawly.
So this rotation's looking kind of split here. Falstad is still laning with the camp, so presumably going to get an edge in that lane before halftime.
Yep, Li Ming just poking at the objective.
So
But-
Pega's saying we're just gonna run at them then if Falstad's gonna be in the lane like
Yeah,
that.
and get the Sonya, I guess, for their trouble. I mean, now they get halftime, they can probably defend. They're gonna lose, what, half of a wall? Most of the wall. Was it worth it? I don't know. I don't think that was worth it.
Well, Sonya's gonna be back just before halftime. Oh, we'll see.
Yeah,
Falstad gets mana.
top bruiser for Pepegas didn't get much done, and it is gone
Yeah.
as well. But a nice lead on this race, and I think they're going to be able to finish it. Looks like Boogans going to compete for it, actually getting pretty close. I'm not sure who's going to win this.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure either.
Okay, Pepegas is close,
Oh my
but
goodness!
okay,
Oh my
they did get
goodness!
it.
Y'all made quite a bit of space there.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It looked like the only reason that was close though is because they were a little split. Like
Yeah.
they definitely had time to just be
I
on
think they
time for
thought that
that
they could
time trip.
afford not having to 5-person burn with the numbers, but the race was pretty good on the side of Boogans.
It was
So,
close, and that's the entire shield gone. So this is like very weak.
so Li Ming did decide to go Seeker, so I don't think that'll happen again if they have a numbers advantage onto the race like that. So Joe getting flipped, but doesn't get Shadow Charge. Immortal is going to die pretty soon.
And at the end of the day, it's a slight structure lead and a slight XP lead for Pepegas, so can't be too disappointed with that outcome.
Hanzo doing
They're
pretty
probably
nicely
gonna
on their quest.
eye the neutral camp. Okay, pause. Boogans pause. Not sure what the culprit is here.
Lag.
Hanzo says having some lag. Interesting.
Imperius with a top dam right now.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
brawling top against
Yeah,
Sonya all
that
game.
happens with
3
offlaners.
damage. Doing a nice job soaking as well, though.
Yeah.
And it does look like it's going to be a Lightning Breath Diablo
Yeah.
again.
Mhm.
So R has been called. Probably going to be unpausing in a second. And likely maybe a Leap Sonya as well. Hard to say, but
Yeah, I think the leap works really well with the lightning breath and either Dragon's Arrow or Dragon Strike.
I want to see a Leap into Hinterland.
Oh, we love Hinterland.
Okay, Pega's getting the mid camp, but Diablo's flanking, not wanting to give it for free. Catches the Tychus.
Oh no, they're not able to step
point.
on the camp.
I don't like that split. I think it makes it really hard to fight for Boogans to, like,
because Diablo's like their entire front line, and then he
Yeah.
comes back and he flanks like this.
Yeah,
and
now
it's
you
like,
want Olstead on the point. You want Hanzo sitting on the point. That's
well,
pretty.
it's different if you go for the kill. You know, you follow up on the tank, or you attempt to cap the point. I think there needs to be a little bit more of a cohesive shot call. Like, where do we need to be?
Did Sonya just sneak top camp by herself? Is that what I just watched?
I
Or was
don't
Lucio
know.
there?
Lucio rotated at some point. Ooh, close.
I definitely missed that, but Spear onto Sonya.
I will reach your
Nothing
position
gonna come of
shortly.
it. And I would say a pretty dang even game so far.
Yeah. Both camps are about to come up.
Oh, it's Boombox Lucio. I didn't notice that. Is there like a Boombox top or something? I don't even know how Boombox works. It's mid lane.
It's great for vision or just giving it to your offlaner.
It's a sick ward.
Yeah.
Okay, Imperius forced to back to recoup health and mana.
After
Just
making
go.
sure that camp didn't get a ton of damage. So Li Ming's putting out the poke here, but level 10s are closer for Boogans at the moment. So they
Yeah,
can
and
pick level 10s and then just leap like immediately if they take it.
And Pepegas didn't take their camp. Boogans did, so
Oh, yeah.
that's just a straight lead for Boogans.
So
on this
they've got
objective.
level 10s. So Pepegas is saying we gotta walk away. It seems like definitely a macro error on the side of Pepegas not getting that
Yeah,
count.
almost certainly just a mistake. Charge onto the Cho.
Doesn't need to pop trait, but that's halftime. Subdue onto the front line. Li Ming
Now they're
going for the
looking.
big down.
Gust
Oh
is
my
deep.
god! The Gust arrow is huge! But
Yeah,
everybody
there's
was so
Oh, my
far.
Lucio is almost dead.
Yeah, they're doing
Wadded by the
the
living. Nice blessed
blessed.
shield. Finish
Dude,
off the Diablo.
Pepegas really showing off their micro fights. It's insane. They're saying they did not let the Gust Dragon's Arrow stop them from pushing in.
Well, I think it's the perfect time. They have no more R's. Okay, Meso's looking to potentially get a spear. 4v3, but they're just making space for the Tychus.
Yeah.
Li Ming comes down to help support this fight on the lower Immortal.
Oh
Leap
no!
onto Whitemane and Imperius. Can they survive Cleanse
Just
Pops?
Whitemane things. No,
Okay, Whitemane's
Whitemane's
down.
gone. But they get
But-
the... Oh no! She used her teleport already. Okay, she has another one. High five. Imperious here to help that backline, but Tomgen looking kind
Tomgen's
of
gonna fall.
rough here.
So 2 kills.
Does
Ooh,
this
almost
even get
3
the
kills.
fort? I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't get the fort.
I think it
Wall
probably gets the
probably.
wall.
Approaches the gates of heaven.
But
Oh, so,
I
but
think
they got
that
Odin. I don't know if they want to use Odin here. They don't have drill.
it's risky. You could just die as
Yeah.
soon as you pop it.
That's
I don't
true.
think you do. Yeah, they get wall and they just have to be happy with it because they lost 2. And the biggest loss is actually this XP. All of a sudden, like a half-level lead, like a solid half-level
Yeah.
lead for Boogans.
Attack has
I would say that
yet we
Blue
have
is
not
actually
seen
winning,
the end
even
of
though
it.
their structures are worse.
Mm.
Because it just makes the next fight so much more easier for them to have a talent advantage. They are looking to get the bot neutral for free. Sonya can't
Yeah.
contest 1v2. Well, I
What?
say that, but she's actually lost her mind. No
Oh,
way!
that-
Arrow!
Okay, but Lehman gets away and
Okay,
gets
they
a
get-
kill.
They get to Sonya.
No way, and they get the camp? That's disgusting.
What?
Lehman getting pinged. That's
I have no idea what just happened.
no words.
That was insane. So that was a call to play off of the arrow for sure. They were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm here."
Sonya
Can
was
we do
sitting
this
there like the
thing?"
whole time, yeah.
I respect it, and it was close. It
That
almost
was
worked.
close. I
Lucio was
guess.
a little too late as well.
I guess Sonya could have engaged with Q rather than leap, and saved her leap for the CC chain on the arrow. Just like in hindsight, that could have been.
Yeah, but that's such a hard
Yeah.
thing to get perfect. Ooh, big spear under the false head's gonna be forced to E away.
It doesn't change how much damage output there would be, but
Yeah, actually got top lane too for it. Crazy. And Pepegas now with the nearly half-level lead, and getting the camp first as well. I
yeah,
mean, that
they
was
are gonna
so
get the
good for
camp
them.
first.
That was
And
so
right
good for
before the
them.
objective.
Repent before my wrath, demon.
All right, the burn starts. We'll see actually which team is a lead here.
It looks
Oh.
like Boogans has the. Oh
Yeah.
wait, no,
Boogans
Yes.
is ahead.
not by much. But these bruiser camps are going to be pushing. One of them is going to be pushing a fort. One of them is going to be pushing a keep wall.
Yeah, and I think Pepega's pretty happy to take it slow here.
They have
they don't really
like
need to panic
easier
and
way to
clear.
poke the immortal with Lei Ming.
Yeah, yep, they're getting a slow lead.
And the way that the lanes are, this is what Pepegas wants. They want to be playing this slow.
Yeah, why not? And force Boogans to use
But
something.
Mesos
a
is often
lever.
to clear to save the fort. I don't know what that
Okay.
means for Pepegas.
It means they have to be careful and not step up. Oh, huge leap and the arrow. Oh, arrow
But the
just a
armor
little too late.
from Whitemane is actually really helping, and the Gust to stop Whitemane from healing.
Also to keep the Sonya alive. I mean, she's super low. Pega's looking to re-engage. I'm not sure if a spear is up or not.
No, the
They
spear
have
didn't
Blessed
connect.
Shield.
He already
Blessed
used it.
Shield is gonna. Oh, gets cleansed. A little too late. Gets cleansed preemptively by the high five.
Johanna's
amazing.
very low. The spear doesn't
Ear
connect.
misses. Ooh.
But Sonya's still clearing, so they're getting a little bit of poke. Hellfire's kind of low on the side of Pepegas, though. I
Pega's
don't know if they
is
want to keep
actually
doing
losing
this.
And Sonya recalled she has all her stuff back. Leap also in like 17
It
seconds.
looks like Boogans is gonna walk away with
Man,
this objective.
I'm so surprised they weren't able to get any kills there.
Okay.
Spear on the Diablo
But
gets
gets
cleansed.
cleansed.
And
They're
they're
kind
looking
of
to
grouped
turn.
up here. Tomjin popping trait so they don't die.
I mean, Pepegas is the one that needs to be careful. I can't believe they're still
Oh.
engaging. Leap onto the Tychus, but
That-
Sonya might die
Oh,
for
the
it.
cleanse! These
Okay.
cleanses have been really, really good. But I don't think Mesos
Okay.
gets out.
Tries to spear over the wall, but dies
Yeah,
before he
it's a
can do
valiant
it.
effort.
I shall march.
Yeah. Wow. Man. I
But
don't know.
it's going to fall rather quick. I'm not even sure it gets the whole fort.
Am I crazy, or was Blessed Shield held way too long in that last
I'm
fight.
really unsure. It's hard to
I
know
feel
when
like
to
it was
pull the
held
trigger.
so long.
Okay, so it does get the fort. It's got about a third, a quarter of its health left.
They'll be able to clear this. I mean, that's an unfortunate. I think that's an unfortunate fight for Pepegas. I feel like they had such a nice start, and then all of a sudden lost the objective. And both forts.
It's still relatively even in terms of structures and experience. However,
for
Boogans
sure.
is getting decent control of the bottom half of the map. Pepegas has had control over the top of the map for a good while, minus that immortal. They're a hard thing. Taking the safe way around. Level 16s are going to come up for Boogans before. Yeah, I agree. Playing white man in these super long fights is crazy. Knowing exactly when to pop like the armor is really, really good. Definitely saves some lives there.
And the lull in between objectives is kicked in. But both teams do have to be careful not to get caught out on any rotation. This is not something that it's something that's much more common in Storm League or Quick Match, where it doesn't matter if there's an objective; someone's always dying.
Yeah.
If you're just together as 5 playing safe. It's hard to get caught out.
Both tanks warding for their teams as they do things on the map.
Yeah.
People cleaning up the lanes. Master Assassin not getting too much value here. They only have two stacks on it.
I think that level 20s is going to be huge for Pepegas because of that white main 20. Like being able to AoE cleanse the gust or the leap is going to be so big for them in team fights.
That's true.
Because right now this leap has really been what's been pressuring them. I mean, it hasn't been working out, but it's been scary every time it comes out. And
So
actually,
Boogans is wrecking
Boogans
this.
getting a huge lead on that first.
Absolutely wrecking the immortal. So Pepegas is gonna have to force if they want to not just give it for free.
They have to clear top, but that won't matter. They're going to be super ahead here. We're going to do our best to poke it. 16's online for both teams.
Look at all this vision. We've got the Hanzo arrow, the boombox.
Yeah, that's a lot of vision. It's nice on this map.
Yeah.
Really important. Looking at Joe, again, we see Boogans engaging on the tank. Forced back up by the Tychus minigun, among other things. Spear,
Pepegas actually playing relatively spread out, which I like.
And when Ming hits Q, okay, arrow.
There's an arrow. It taunts 2 people, but White Man gets the armor off, and they're fighting under the immortal.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Okay. Falset's gonna get out by the skin of his teeth, but that is. I mean,
Diablo's
Diablo has souls.
come back. Yeah, Diablo has souls, but they're gonna get
definitely look
a
for
really
more.
big chunk on this immortal before he gets back, and he's not gonna have.
Stun onto the Imperious by the immortal. Maybe gonna look to finish him off. Yes.
Looks like the call is being made to maybe finish the immortal. I'm unsure.
Yeah, I don't
but they're
know.
gonna have to
That felt
start
really
running
split.
away. But
Ming's doing a lot of damage
so
in
much
retreats.
damage.
That's gonna be immortal for Boogans, I feel like. There's no way they can go back in. Mana's low, no buttons. As you say, this is a no buttons situation.
That was so tough.
Damn.
Diablo's unkillable. When you kill him, he's alive.
That white main ult, like, their health bars didn't drop.
Yeah, exactly.
They were eating lightning breath, a 4-man leap, starting off with the arrow. Everyone's like, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, what a Scarlet Aegis. Like, I don't think I've ever watched Ektar play, but this is some really good stuff. Yeah, really, really good stuff.
Killing it. Okay,
so we got the Odin. How are you feeling about Odin versus Drill here?
I think it's bad.
I feel like
I don't play Tychus, so I can't. I
feel like I haven't seen Odin get popped so extremely often. So I feel like if you have Drill, you're just kind of throwing it down in the team fight, right? But with Odin, you're more like, should I use it here? Like it's got such a long cooldown, you know. Okay, so it looks like Keep is going to go down to the Immortal. And Tomjin's in there with the Subdue, getting the huge slows, but the high fives are going out.
Slow, leap.
And the Scarlet Aegis.
And that's gonna eat the damage
That's
of
a
the
lot of
lightning
R
breath.
buttons pressed. Everybody
Yeah,
used their ult.
actually.
Literally everybody.
Yeah.
I must rest for a time.
The Gus was forced to disengage despite the fact that they used everything to confirm a kill. Yeah. Aegis is going to be insane. And I just
It
think
is
this level
insane.
20 Aegis is going to really help them.
Well, the thing
Like-
is, Boogans has a full level lead. Even though objective just passed, like, I don't know if Pepegas is going to be able to be anywhere on the map once Boogans gets level 20.
Yeah, they're going to have to play really passive. But I think they'll be able to scale to 20 as long as they don't get caught out before the next objective. They're 1.5 levels away. Immortal just died. They're probably going to have to give their own camp, though, which is painful, but necessary. No 20s just yet, so maybe they choose to get it really quickly.
So both teams, or just Pepegas is looking at their camp. I don't think they know they're
Boogans-
doing it.
Boogans really wanted to get 20 for that camp invade, and
Yeah.
they're kind of looking to still do it. They have
Yeah.
20s now, but they're not forcing the issue, so...
Shall return.
Like,
Okay.
they're probably almost
Thanks,
done.
Dave.
Okay. So, but they've got this lane pressure here.
Actually,
But-
20 seconds, man, the Immortals come so fast.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, is that Pepegas might not get 20s before the objective, which really, really sucks for them.
Well, they'll definitely get 20s by half time. Well, I say that. Actually, I'm not even
Yeah,
sure that's
because
true.
because the top lane is pushed out. So all they have to work with is bottom lane.
So does that mean they give and then defend it with 20s when it pushes topwards?
I mean,
I think that's what you have to do here.
you can also
can't
fight
play-
under the immortal.
Well,
a
they should be
little
killing
bit.
bot camp right now. I don't
Yeah.
understand why they're trying to play defense here.
Yeah.
They need the XP, they need
Yeah.
the space.
They know Imperius
This
is
is
not
so
with
risky.
them.
They could get arrowed and left on. Like, this is so risky. APOC, stun combo, Sylph is really low, gets cleansed. Nice gust, and Diablo ult's gonna seal the deal. Okay. Yeah, Li Ming and
don't know
Tyke
if
is
this is
down all of a
GG.
sudden. I think it might
That was
be.
really awkward positioning. They didn't have level 20, but they wanted it, so they were bot lane. But because they were bot lane, they were outnumbered, and then they just walked under
Yeah.
the
Ah.
objective. We got-
And now we have a pause to really dwell on the fact whether or not they've lost the game already. I think they have. I don't see.
Well, the pause is on the side of Boogans. They have a DC.
Yeah, that's a DC. Lucio's gone. I mean, I actually think that they could have even just went bot.
Just no objective. Just end the game.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
there's
there's
50
no
seconds.
damage dealers left. They have
True.
no way to die.
Yeah.
And 40 seconds. I think you can end the game in 40 seconds,
Mm.
but it's a tough call, and it's something that you have to do right away. And since now they haven't
Well,
already gone,
They've
it's
used
too
all
late.
their ults too, so they're literally just
That's
gonna be
true.
sitting there auto attacking the core.
Yeah, that's true. But at this point, too, it's too late. I mean, they just have to go for objective, but it's pretty nice. Pretty nice for them. And you know, actually think they haven't won the game because I feel like you either end or you are forced to push with an objective that's going to get keep, and then you're still back at a 5v5 situation, and Pepegas has 20s. So
Well, Pepegas hasn't picked any of their 20s yet because as soon as they got 20s, the game points. I was gonna say it might help if they have big red button for the immortal when it comes marching down the lane.
Seventh Ace in chat says Ektar is one of, if not the best Div A support. I mean,
I wouldn't doubt it from what I've seen.
I haven't seen
so
enough
far.
Div A, but that's pretty nice heals, I would
Yeah.
say. Pretty strong heals for Div A. Reconnecting in HOTS is a nightmare, so it'll be a little bit. I think the pause does help it though, because you don't
There's
have to
nothing else to
reload
load,
everything
yeah.
that's happened. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, looks like we've got the ready. We'll get back in there. Oh my goodness, I forgot there's another game that I was supposed to cast like 15 minutes ago.
It's already done.
It's already gone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They said they'll see us game 2. They waited 10 minutes. Anyways, we're back
Oh
in the
no! Falstad tried to fly top and ate the stun, so he has no Z.
game.
Well, that's gonna give Pepegas a little more time. That's really funny. That's really funny.
Wait, so the Z went off, so he has the cooldown like triggered?
I'm not sure what the cooldown looks like, but
Here,
it did
I can
end.
look at it.
Wait. Oh yeah, let me know.
I think he still has it up, yeah.
How's it up? Okay. It's just funny. But Pepega's damage dealers are coming back online just a few seconds. It's still, they could lose.
Yeah.
I think they have to engage past Immortal, because this Immortal's going to cut through this keep like butter.
They
It's
do
got
have big red button. Pepegas already popping it all the way in the back here.
Oh no! Imperius gets caught right away. Big
Okay.
ult though.
Yeah, huge ult.
Gonna turn.
And they are gonna fight past. They
Diablo's
get the
so
Diablo.
low.
5-man
Wow.
Dragon's Arrow. But they say we have to kill this Immortal. Do they
I
need
mean-
everybody for it though? And
I think,
they're looking to come back. Boogans is like, we don't
yeah,
want
and
to
they
just
could
walk
catch
away.
Thompson. Pops to Ironskin and blinded by the lights. This Immortal's still got quite a bit. I mean, it's not gonna end, but
Yeah, it's definitely not going to end unless they absolutely. Yeah, it's not going to
gonna
end.
get some.
But
more
they
damage.
have Katas at the bottom as well.
Diablo's back. He had souls. I wasn't even thinking. Leap to just escape, but also catches the Joe.
Oh
And now it's a
my
5v4.
goodness.
No shields. Kata's on
Hell,
bots.
Hellgate kind of doesn't connect.
And they
Mezos
don't
looking in
have-
trouble.
They don't have a
Lightning
white
breath
main
on
ult.
core. White
Oh
main's
my.
still quite low.
Okay, they've got Kata's bot. They gotta clear
Oh
those.
no! What is
They
this?
gotta clear those. Okay.
Oh my
The trade
God.
top.
Wait a second, guys. Guys,
Guys.
help!
Okay. They're living. They're living.
Oh no!
32%. That is so backdoorable.
Well, I don't know, maybe. I guess with
But it's-
Dust.
It's NGS. No one would dare sneak a core in an
Hmm.
NGS game.
Hmm.
Nobody would do that. That's so troll.
They're fighting though. They're trying to keep it alive.
Yeah. Damn. Though the start of that fight was great for Pepegas. That did keep them in the game between the Imperious R and the more importantly the
It's
White
so
Man.
easy to forget that Diablo just comes right back.
I know. He's cheating,
Prepare yourselves.
dude.
I will reach your position.
If White Man has ult up, they're gonna win the fight. If White Man doesn't have ult up, it's anybody's game. Oh,
Well,
he's trying
what-
to get the camp.
One thing about White Main's ult is that Sonya has Crater, and so if White Main can't get to the crater, like, or whoever's in the crater, or if she's in the crater, like, it's really difficult to heal the person that's in the crater.
Yeah, there was a sick leap actually towards the end or like the middle of that fight where Sonya leapt away to escape and got the Johanna as well, which is
So
pretty
Pepegas is
smooth.
working on their bruiser. Bot is going to be a serious struggle for them. They need to
Yeah.
force.
This is tough. This is tough. You can't. I
They-
mean,
yeah, they can't sit
you
around
can
here.
clear and force after halftime, or you can do it now. But you have to pick one. Tomjin opting for the latter, actually catching the Sonya in her own
He
crater.
already
Unfortunate.
dies. And
But it's
Gus
still
has
not easy to
has
play
gotten
this.
blown. Somebody needs to start clearing.
Hey, Imperius is on the way back, and they've got a 4v4 now.
Big red button is going.
4 is going to be okay. They're going to get a nice lead on the objective for now. Nice Iron Skin.
Ooh. This boombox is giving them just like eternal vision though on their team. Like,
And
Blinded
Ektar
by the
holding
light.
the ult, not panicking.
yeah.
Realizing this
very
team isn't
calm.
in threat of
Blessed
losing.
shield going out.
He
They're
pops
getting
it and
very,
actually
very low.
misses. Oh no. Oh man. Wait. Okay. Imperius had to back. Okay, he was eating a lot of the minion damage. So
Yeah.
Allstad's looking to
No!
end here. That's interesting.
That's I don't know about that.
He's left his team in a 4v3, and Mezos may be looking to get one spear to kill him.
The Johanna's blinded by the light is getting major value here to keep them in the game.
Yeah, and they finally get halftime after like an entire objective of time.
Oh, just barely not in vision to stop that
Oh, and
back.
they are gonna
I
back
don't know
Bishop,
about this.
electing
They're
not to.
kind of low.
They have to be. They
Diablo's
have to
about
watch.
to get a
Okay,
kill.
arrow,
What?
arrow, arrow
Oh,
catches Tychus.
no.
No,
No.
and no vision. He couldn't see it. But you have to play so paranoid. Okay,
Oh,
Lee can't
no.
ult. Does
Okay,
ult.
get the teleport out.
Maybe.
Get the ult. Diablo looks very worse for wear here.
Angelic Armaments gets the Diablo, and he has no souls. So that is.
This
He's
is
dead.
almost definitely objective for Pepegas on ice.
I think so. After that last kill. But they do have to worry about the split pushing Katas. There's 2. They can't waste time here.
Yeah. Oh my
Big
gosh, they're
spear,
getting
but
so,
Mesos
so
is
low.
low.
But
Can't
Li
take-
Ming is doing infinite
Wow.
damage from beyond the wall.
Yeah, for real. But their core, someone's got to recall. Okay, Mesos is backing. Falstad is like, hey, can I? Maybe? Can I? Maybe actually?
Oh my-
Oh! Oh, it says no!
Oh, that's a clip. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my
I'm
god.
furious with
Are we losing our cool? What's happening? Dude,
Beautiful
Pepegas is
spear.
fighting.
They can end, right? Yeah, okay. The call is to end. They're going top. They've got the mortal will just do work, and it's gonna eat through the wall and the keep and go to core. So they just need to get some damage on this core.
So
Tychus
engage
is
onto
here,
the Li Ming
Furious
with the
is here.
Hellgate. The Hellgate does not connect with anybody. Li Ming going
Oh
straight
my.
for core. Big red button.
Odin.
This
Yeah,
is an end angle.
It's over. It's over. Vegas
No.
is winning.
Woo!
Not just the arrow.
The sidestep. The
I mean, they have
blessed
lead.
shield. The Aegis.
It's over.
Int on core Pepegas.
Wow. Oh no, Diablo's gone. I don't know if that's a disconnect or let's assume it was. They've been having internet issues all night. GG's.
Oh my goodness.
Damn. Wow.
Well,
What a comeback.
I'll definitely opt to do a quick interview with them. I do have another game we're gonna cast right in a second here, but that was freaking sick.
Oh my
They
goodness.
fought so hard for that.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Not to say that Boogans didn't. I mean, they had impressive control and wombos. Hanzo dealing 103,000 damage with Dragon's Arrow. Yeah, that was an amazing game. Absolutely nuts. Aegis was on point.
Yeah. The Aegis was sick. That was a great series. That was such a
Yeah.
great game.
Yeah, they,
Congratulations to Pepegas, but
Yeah.
also to the other team. Boogans did a great job as well.
alright.
Hop damn Hanzo.
Well, I will ask them if they want to do a quick interview.
You might have to just go straight to the next cast.
Alright, well, I will go jump in their server, see if they want to do an interview. But after that, I'll cast Artemis. Sorry, not Artemis. Maximum Thrust versus Cheese Counter Skill.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll see you later, Jotek.
Yeah.
Thanks for
the,
casting. Don't
thanks for
forget to
letting
end
me...
the prediction if
Oh yeah, let's check it out. Did anyone bet anything? Oh yeah, a lot of bets.
nice.
Oh my, it was a close one too.
Yeah.
Pepegas take game 3. The limes have been distributed.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go do our interview now.
Yeah, cheers.
Hey!
Hey, how are you?
Good. That was so exciting.
Oh my gosh, that finish.
You don't have to tell us.
no.
You'll just have to watch the VOD because that encapsulates, the emotions that everybody felt.
Oh man.
During every single pick, every single ult, like I can't believe you guys held out and then you just kept fighting for it. That was awesome.
Oh man. Yeah, that last play, Mezzo's is like, I'll be the bait. Okay, I'm going in. And Nectar's like, I'm not there. We're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Then we
Oh,
killed him.
but the sick spear into the vault stat that flew in.
Yes,
And
we were
towards the edge
just
of the
talking
game.
about that.
That was awesome. Okay.
I think that probably won us the game. That's that play there.
Yeah. Were you guys kind of nervous going up against Boogans? Have you fought them yet?
No, we haven't played them yet or
Oh,
streamed
okay.
them. So it was, and then they're like second in our div right now.
Yeah, they're
So.
pretty high up there.
Yeah, honestly, after game 1, I was like, we got a point against the number 2 team right now. I don't care how the rest of this match goes. I'm already happy.
Yeah.
So over the moon that we were able to clutch out game 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys did great against a really, really strong team. So.
To be fair, they weren't. Didn't have their 4 main players.
That's
Oh,
true.
really? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they have 4 main players, and then the third one rotates out for offlaner. So they're like Thundercats isn't there, who's usually there.
Oh, okay. So a lot of people subbing in today. Well, they still played really, really well and made it so close. How are you guys feeling about the Medivh? Were you guys expecting a Medivh pick in that second game?
We thought
weren't-
about it,
We
but
weren't surprised by it because they had done it on the map before in the season.
Oh, okay.
I think we just felt like we would have the tools to deal with it, but as it turns out,
It was really clutch, the Medivh.
non-champion is a pretty good Medivh.
Yeah.
So very well played to all of them, but especially to non-champions Medivh in game 2. Holy cow, we just couldn't kill anything, it felt like.
I definitely encourage you to give the VOD a watch back, because that's where most of our comments are about, talent chases and everybody's micro. But yeah, I don't have too many questions. I do have another cast that I'm supposed to be casting right now.
Yeah, when was it supposed to start?
Yeah, but they said we'll see you in game 2, so yeah. Congratulations. Do you want to make any shoutouts or any comments about any of the games?
well, thank you to you for casting, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mezzos for jumping in when our main offlaner was not available.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if I've seen Mezzos play offlane much.
Yeah, I mean he plays a lot of stuff and he plays it well.
Yeah,
so.
very good flex.
Shoutouts to all of our friends, coaches, and scrim partners. You are all an integral part of how we get to where we are.
And lastly,
I was gonna say shout out to the team for holding it together through a tough series.
Yeah, you guys
no
definitely
kidding.
held out.
And one last shout out to the one who helped me set up the server.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So long ago, I can't quite remember.
No,
Yeah,
honestly,
of course.
been able to grow quite the community here, so I'm very grateful.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy everything's working out. Win or lose, both teams did great. It's so much fun casting you guys and hoping to see more of your games this season.
You bet.
Really appreciate the cast again.
Of course. Well, I'll be casting another. Feel free to stick around and chat. But, oh, you're welcome, Sylph. Other than that, have a great night.
Yeah. GG's. Good night.
GG's.
GG's. Okie doke. Well, I'm going to stop the stream for a sec so the VODs can be separate, but I will pull it up again in a couple minutes, so don't stray too far.